Hello agents, in this video we're showcasing another community build from a community member, and it's Penny again. Penny shared with us her Negotiator's Dilemma 4-piece build, which absolutely wrecks. Penny used this in the recent speedruns that we did. I used my striker build. I'll be releasing that striker build later as well. The idea is that you can make this build and my striker build in a pair or two of each really, and get this Westside League done quite easily. We hope they help. So this build will be shown in a second. It is really incredible. Before I show it you, please do hit the like button. Consider hitting subscribe for more content from myself. If you check the channel out, you'll see this Neurotic Hunter Mask video on there, which was uploaded this morning, if you want to see how to get this. And also send me a DM in the Discord if you want me to share your build on my channel as well. We'll have a look at it and see what we can do. The build is on screen now. We're going to go through every piece by piece and show you how Penny has made this. So we've got the Banshee in the primary slot there, the Banshee SMG. We've got the SMG damage maxed out, crit hit chance maxed out, some great rolls on that. Damage to target out of cover there as well, which is always nice, and Killer on the talent. You could also use Strained here if you want, but killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 40% crit hit damage for 10 seconds. On the build based around crit hit chance and damage, that talent is very, very good. What Penny said though as well was that she will flirt with the Lady Death, depending on how she feels and how the play style wants to be. She will switch that Banshee out to the Lady Death now and then. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to. You don't have to use this SMG, but it's highly advised. The secondary weapon used here is the Police M4 assault rifle, which is a very good assault rifle. You've got assault rifle damage on it there, health damage, and some rates of fire, which is nice. So the Strain talent there, you gain 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing, and it stacks up to 5 times. That's a very good talent. That or Killer are basically what you want on these, on your primary and secondary guns. So Penny's got one of each there. It's a good AR as well. Another AR that I like is an ACR. There's a FOUL, there's a G36 with all similar drop-offs. Mozambique Special is the pistol. I think a lot of people are running with this as a sidearm at the minute. It holds no value to the build whatsoever though, so just put any pistol you want on, just put a spotlight on. That's my best tip there. The mask is the Coyote's mask. We all know about this. Depending on what range you're shooting an enemy at, you're going to be getting these buffs for the whole team. Crit hit chance, crit hit damage, or whatnot. You can see crit hit chance is rolled there, crit hit damage is rolled on it, and we've got a crit hit damage mod on it as well. This is an OP mask, and I highly advise to run this, even if there's two of you, because you can stack the different ranges. If one of you hitting between 15 and 25 meters and one of you hitting 25 meters plus, they'll both stack. The chest piece here, we don't use a Negotiator's Dilemma chest piece, but that would basically allow you to stack 5 enemies. We'll talk about what the Negotiator's Dilemma do in a minute, but it's a Sokolov chest piece. Penny really likes Obliterate, which critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 15 times. Got weapon damage, crit hit chance there, and the mod on that is a crit hit damage mod. The whole build's going to follow this suit. You just basically want as much crit hit chance and damage on as possible. With the Coyote's mask, there's no real point going above 40% crit hit chance, because you're always going to get that buff, and the cap is 60%. So the Coyote's mask allows you to lower your crit hit chance to get more crit hit damage out of the build. So just bear that in mind when you're rolling it. So the rest of the pieces are Negotiator's Dilemma. So let's have a look at what this does. 2 pieces gives you critical hit chance, 3 pieces gives you critical hit damage, and 4 pieces gives you hostile negotiations, where critical hits mark enemies for 20 seconds up to 3 marks total. So that's where the chest gives you 5 marks if you run the Negotiator's Dilemma chest. Penny just says she prefers to have the talent Obliterate. When you critically hit a marked enemy, all other marked enemies take 60% of the damage dealt, and then whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 2% critical hit damage, stacking up to 20 times or until combat ends. This is a very OP build. You can see again weapon damage and crit hit damage on the rolls there. And yeah, you're just marking those enemies, and then you're focusing on an enemy and watching all their health bars just drain is beautiful. And that's what's so good about this build. We're actually saying we're thinking people are overlooking this build with how good it is for DPS and how hard it hits and how good it is for ad control. Next is the Negotiator's Dilemma backpack. So with this, the talent you get on this increases that 60% damage to all targets to 100% with the critical measures. That is an absolute must. That really makes this build OP, I'd say. And you can see there the core attribute of weapon damage. We've got crit hit chance there, and we've got a critical hit damage mod on there as well. Next is the gloves, and you can probably guess it, we're going to have some crit hit chance or damage on there. So you can see these on screen now. We've got weapon damage and crit hit chance rolled. And finally, the knee pads. Again, you just want crit hit chance or damage on there. Penny's got weapon damage and crit hit chance. What I was saying just before about Coyote's mask, just remember with that proc, you can't go over 60% crit hit chance. There's no point maxing out your crit hit chance and using the Coyote's mask. Get your crit hit chance about 40% and then have everything stacked into crit hit damage. That's the best way to run the Coyote's mask. If you are running with someone else with the Coyote's mask, that's still fine. We tested this earlier because me and Penny both ran the Coyote's mask on our speedruns. It double stacks the ranges, so if Penny was shooting between 15 and 25 meters, we'd get that stack. If I was shooting from 25 meters plus, we'd also get that stack. You can't stack on top of the same range, but you can stack different ranges, if that makes sense. So it certainly is viable to have the mask on two builds. The skills don't really matter. There's a revive hive there, there's a striker drone. This was just for our speed runs. Revive hive to get ourselves up, the striker drone to get enemies out of cover, or for enemies to focus on the drone, or you could just shoot and kill them. You can see Penny's stats on screen now. She's actually gone to max crit hit chance. Penny did say she's going to reduce that though, because of how the Coyote mask works and how we figured out that it works today, so that'll be coming down. But I just explained that a few seconds ago anyway, so just make sure you do that. And the specialization used on this build is the Demolitionist. This is mainly for the speedrun, again, not for the build. You do get the damage out to cover for your teammates there, which is very good, but nothing else really helps this build in this. This is generally for the speedruns. If there's an area with a load of ads, Penny's going to get this out, she's going to shoot them, and they're just going to be obliterated and disappear. It really helped on the speedruns to get those quick times in. And that's it for the video. We hope you enjoyed it. We haven't really got any footage with the build, but if you've been watching our streams, Penny has been using it. Been watching us do our speed runs and absolutely hammer through it. That's the build Penny was using. I'm going to share, as I said earlier in the video, my striker build I was using later as well. These speed runs on the Westside League are best done in a pair, so these two builds will get you through it. You just need to get used to pushing and going through the missions quickly. The hardest mission is Potomac Event Center, but you will get it done. I do hope these build videos help. If they do, hit that like button, consider hitting subscribe for more content from myself. As I said earlier as well, if you want to know how to get this hunter mask, it was found yesterday, the neurotic hunter mask. You can just check my channel out, it was uploaded this morning. Go and get this mask now for yourselves. Hopefully the last one now will be found out soon too. But yeah, that's it guys. Check out the video description as well for a link to our fantastic gaming community. I am sharing community related builds, as this is my third one now. If you want your build shared, just DM me in the Discord. We can chat about your build. I'll try and find time to have a conversation with you and get your build video made. But until the next video, thank you for watching this one, and peace out.